look at the visitors' starting lineup. Eric, who should we keep an eye on?
You know, they're getting a lot of production out of that number 2 hole right now. He's been working on a 5-game hit streak, and I expect him to be aggressive at the plate as he looks to extend it to 6.
Zach Montes gets his first shot now, and he's working on a modest 5-game hitting streak.
Yeah.
Fastball that gets the inside corner, strike 1. Starting to get a bit chilly here tonight, 57 degrees at game time. That's taken. Now it's 0-2. Protecting on 0-2, so we'll do it again. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Wastes a pitch on the knuckle curve there, 1-2.
Well, you know, when you're behind in a count like this, it's all about changing your approach at the plate. You got to shorten up a little bit and just look to put the ball in play.
Bases are empty, 1 man out. And he takes strike 3 called, and it's a pair of punch-outs that begin the ball game. And with a quick breather here, let's get a quick look at the Akron defense. It's brought to us by Majestic. Eric?
Well, guys, when you talk about a position that requires arm strength, right field is one of those. This man, he has arm strength to die for. He could throw it from the wall. He could probably throw it from the darn stands. I hope he gets a chance to show it off in this one.
Miguel Santiago will stand in now. 2 hits in 5 trips for him in yesterday's ball game. And a first pitch knuckle curve is a called strike, 0-1. Gets the fastball by him here, and he's in control, 0-2. Very difficult to get on top of a pitch when it's coming in that high.
Darn near impossible when it's coming at you in the high 90s. You just can't get your hands up there fast enough to stay on top.
Swung on and missed, and that's the final out of the inning. 3 up, 3. Chris Sanchez makes his way to the plate. He'll get us started here in the top of the second. Starts him out with a knuckle curve, and he swings through it for strike 1.
Come on now, here we go.
That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike. And he'll fall behind now to 1-2.
Hey, no outs now.
And strike 3 called as he gets a little help there. 1 away.
You know, and I think most hitters will tell you, if you get a bad call on strike 1 or strike 2, you know, they can live with that. But if you're going to punch me out on strike 3, it better be a strike. If not, I feel like you're taking the bat out of my hands.
Into the box, Jake Gamble. As he takes a called strike at the knees, it's 0-1. Still plenty to be desired in terms of batting average, down in the 180s entering play. 1 home run and 7 driven in. Still looking for our first hit in the ball game. Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here. And this is swung on and missed. His 5th strikeout already, and there are 2 gone in the inning.
Well, it's really not too hard to figure out what the game plan is on a guy like this. You cannot give him anything up around the belt that he can drive. So you're going to see that all 4 pitches are either mid-thigh or below, and that's right about where you're going to want to be pitching against a guy like this.
Into the box now, Joe McDougal, as the first pitch to him is swung on and missed for strike 1. He'll come in with an average down to 230, 1 home run and 4 RBIs. That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now, 0-2. Frozen on strike 3 for the final out of the inning. Pretty painless half of the inning, all told. We'll go to the bottom half of inning number 2, and we are tied 0-0. Freddie Baez steps in, hoping to get things going at the plate. You can see it's been a bit of a struggle for him in recent games. And here's a fastball called for strike 1. That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike. And he pumps the fastball by him here. 1-2 now. Chop foul at the plate. It'll remain 1-2. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Out in front of that one, may have been looking fastball. Good job just to make contact. Misses, ball 2.
Ooh, there's a tough one to take right there on a 1-2 pitch, especially after fighting off so many pitches leading up to that one.
And they just can't touch him right now as this is swung on and missed. 7 punch-outs now, and there's 1 away.
Vincent Rios.
Get ahead of him right here.
Vincent Rios comes on with 1 away as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. Sent on the ground out to second. And boy, just about overshot his man at first, but he's able to keep a foot on the bag over there, and that's out number 2.
Vladimir Andino.
Vladimir Andino is in with 2 away now as he looks at a called strike 1. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2. Swing and a miss, and that ends the inning. Make it 9 straight here to start the ball game. We'll move on to the bottom of inning number 3. The Rubber Ducks lead this one 1-0. Al Blair is ready here as we begin the top of the 4th.
Well, they still aren't even on the board yet, so this leadoff guy needs to get on so they can manufacture a run.
Big swing at the knuckle curve, gets nothing but air. 0-2 now. Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. Hot shot on the ground to short. Throw to first in time. 1 gone here in the 4th.
The left fielder, number 24.
Digging in to try it again. Zach Montes. He got called out on strikes his last time through. Fastball in there for a called strike. Swing and a miss, and he's in trouble now. 0-2. He'll try to hold back, but he won't be able to as that's ruled a swing, and there are 2 away now. Miguel Santiago digs in with his team still looking at a 0 in the hit column. Hit down the line at first. To his left, Margowski, and he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Can't start any better than this. He's set down the first 12. Chris Sanchez heads for the box to start off the 5th in this one.
And in a pretty close game so far, they'd love to see this guy get on base so they can get a rally started to get back in this thing.
But this will be speared at 3rd, and that was self-defense all the way. 1 gone.
The catcher, number 4.
Jake Gamble comes to the plate looking to put the ball in play. He went down on strikes last time.
Yeah, and they fanned him on a fastball last time, so let's see if they come at him with the hard stuff again.
0-1 looked like a knuckle curve, and it's 1-1 now. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
And at least he's taken a few pitches here. You know, that's more than the rest of these guys can say.
Rienzi ranging up the middle. Throw on to first. 2 gone.
Now batting, 3rd baseman.
Coming to the plate now, Joe McDougal. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. Oh, and that one slung through the strike zone that time at 98. 0-1. And this catches the zone as well. It's 0-2 now. Hit out towards second. White has it. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. 15 up, 15 down to start the ball game. Leading off the inning, Freddie Baez, and they'll need him to get something going here. In there, no balls and a strike.
He continues to get ahead here. He's been in complete control.
I think you need to guard yourself from being overconfident, though. A bloop and a blast could still turn this game on its ear.
Rios.
Vincent Rios comes on with 1 gone here as he looks at a called strike 1.
For that man right there, you need look back only to his last start to see a performance like the one he's shown here so far.
And well on his way to another great outing. And that's what you get when you mix your speeds and throw a lot of strikes.
And he struck him out. The 10th victim set down on strikes thus far.
Well, this is one of those situations where his guys got him the lead early on, and he's been in complete control ever since. I mean, he's barely been threatened out there.
Vladimir Andino will stand in for the 2nd time now as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1. Here's a fastball at the knees. Good spot, good pitch, and it's 0-2.
And this is part of why
And he struck him out. So it might be time to begin the countdown as he's now gone through 6 innings without allowing a base hit. 3 up, 3 down for the 6th. Al Blair will come forward now to begin the 7th inning in what's been a very briskly played ball game here tonight.
And that's what happens when you get 2 starters that are on top of their game. It's been great pitching, great defense, not a lot of base runners, and very even game through 6 innings.
And he strikes him out here, so that's out number 1 here in the 7th as he continues to keep him out of the hit column.
The left fielder, number 23, Zach
Montes is in for the 3rd time now as he takes a called strike. It's 0-1. That's taken. Now it's 0-2. Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. Got him. So that's the 2nd out of the inning, and he's 7 outs away now. Miguel Santiago will dig in for the 3rd time now. He struck out and bounced out in his first 2 trips. And a fastball's in there for strike 1. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. That's in there on the outer half, 1-2 now. Pretty clear the plan is to keep everything away.
And that's smart for most guys, but you got to know your scouting report because this is a guy that can cover the outside part of the plate.
And he struck him out to retire the side, so he's through 7 complete, still working on a masterpiece. Chris Sanchez comes to the plate, and he'll start us off in the 8th.
And so far in this one, they're still getting shut out. So this leadoff at bat could be huge if he can just get on base because they've been held in check all game.
Fastball called for strike 2. And he struck him out for the 1st out of the inning, but perhaps more importantly, he's 5 outs away now. Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. Chop foul at the plate, strike 1. Big swing and a miss at the fastball, and he's behind in the count 0-2.
You have to say they've really had a good game plan for attacking the 3, 4, 5 hitters all game long.
Yeah, and I think the only thing that's better than a game plan has been the execution of that game plan. You're exactly right. They've held this lineup at bay.
And here's a ball hit in the air. Lieberthal is after it. Into the stands. He got it.
now batting.
Joe McDougal will stand in as they're quickly down to their final 4 outs tonight. Hard hit at 3rd. Gonzalez scoops it up, throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. So he makes it through 8 with the perfecto still intact. Striding in to start the 9th, Freddie Baez, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up. 9th inning underway now as the first pitch is taken for a cold strike. Big swing at the knuckle curve, gets nothing but air. 0-2 now. Got him. So the magic number for a perfect game is now down to 2. Vincent Rios will stand in, needing to do something here to get on base as they're down to their final 2 outs. And he starts the number 8 hitter with a strike, 0-1. And this catches the zone as well. It's 0-2 now.
Right back, same pitch, also knee high. He wasn't buying that one either. He's going to have to do something now. He's down 2 strikes.
Able to protect the plate with 2 strikes, and he'll see another one. Strike 3. So now he's 1 out away from perfection. Vladimir Andino will stand in here as the 27th and many hope final batter in this masterful performance. Lieberthal is there, makes the catch, and he's done it. A perfect game.
But that is absolutely dominant. I mean, what else could you say? 27 up, 27 down. And you know what? This is the first time I've ever witnessed a perfect game. So it's one of the hardest things for a pitcher in the world to do, probably the hardest. But we were fortunate enough to see it here, guys. A perfect game.
This one, definitely a low-scoring affair as we get one last look at our final line score.